Hey guys, how's it going? It is after hours here at my house. Everybody is asleep. I've been doing a lot of recording of segments like earlier in the day and then doing the intro and ending at the end of the day, so I gotta stop that. But real quick, first things first, we're gonna be doing an Ackie egg update video talking about their care and everything. So we'll get to that. But first thing first that's really important is that if you want to be put on a list for one of the Ackie eggs, now I haven't determined a set price yet. I'm thinking $250 now, but I'm thinking about a couple discounts, and $250 is very standard for a normal yellow Ackie. I'm thinking about a couple discount options as well. If you have a pre-setup going on before you get the Ackie that you can show me, I might give a little bit of a discount. That's all future stuff since we're going to see that in November. But if you want to be on a list, no deposit required. I'll talk more about this in the video later on. Comment down below and let me know. I know a couple of you have been adamant about getting one. I have you in my head, so you're on the top of the list. It's going to be first come, first serve. But I just wanted to get that early in the video so people know to comment below if you want one. Like I said, I have a couple, but just to be sure, make sure you comment so I know to have you on the list. Anyway guys, we're going to be talking about my Ackie care for my eggs. We're going to be just going into that, and that will be the video today. You'll see how they're doing so far, and what updates are going on with them. So let's go guys, let's get to it.
Hey guys, make sure you guys click that right hand subscribe button and click the little bell notification to be notified when Professor Herp posts an update. Pow!
Alright guys, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to do some egg maintenance. I got some water right here. We're going to add some water to the container to raise the humidity up. It's been about a week since I've kind of last did everything. Maybe a little bit over. I did unfortunately have to get rid of 3 eggs. They were molding over and stuff like that. It's the 3 I really pointed out when I first got this clutch out of the enclosure. We're going to also give this some airtime. So what's important from what I've been told, thanks to Darren and some other breeders, is every week you want to give them a couple minutes of airtime. You leave them in the incubator, but you just take the lid off, and then every week you want to add some more water in. I think what's pretty standard is you want water droplets around the inside of the kind of plastic part of the container, just to have some condensation and humidity up. You can tell that there's some indented eggs in there. Hopefully you can see it. It's a little dark. But that just means that they need a little bit more water, where ones that are more full mean that they have plenty of water, or if they're actually pretty rounded, that means they probably are kind of overwatered. So I'm going to go ahead and add some droplets around them, just with this eyedropper. Olivia, make sure you're not too shaky there.
I'm trying.
You can get in a little closer if you want. Alright, so you don't want to add the water on the egg, you just want to add it around the eggs. Putting it on the egg can put more risk for molding. I already got some dirt on them still that I have to be aware of. I'm struggling here. I never feel like this eyedropper is going to ever give a good amount of water, especially because I can only ever fill it up like halfway. So there we go. We're adding water around them. I feel like I have to add a decent amount of water to get the condensation back up on the outside, but I just feel like that's going to be a lot to do with this eyedropper. Monitor eggs release a lot of gases and stuff like that, which will affect heat in very specific pockets of the container and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff going in and out of these eggs, so you gotta be a little bit more extra careful with that stuff. Still, overall, monitor eggs are pretty hardy, which are great. I mean, I am a little nervous, to be honest, because I did have those 3 I had to get rid of, and I am a little bit worried about some of the dirt on here. I'm still freaked out about me moving them around a little bit when I first got them out and not really paying attention to that. So I really don't want to take them out to dust them off a little bit from the dirt. It's kind of like this impasse I'm reaching right now. I'm not really sure how I should go about this. But maybe give me some advice, guys. Should I pick them up and kind of try to get some of these dirt flakes off? They're pretty dry, but let's say, for example, that one looks pretty good still, but like that has a lot of dirt on it. I don't know, I'm just worried. I want as many of these to make it as possible, especially since a lot of people are very interested in these guys and getting them from me. So I'm going to start putting together a list, and if you are one of those people, make sure you comment below and let me know, because I'm going to build a list off of the first come first served on this this comment page. There are a couple people who I know definitely want them that's been continually reaching out to me that I already have on the list. But if you want one of these, if you want to be put on a list, that doesn't mean you have to pay a deposit or anything. Number one, I'm not really sure how many are going to make it out of here, so I don't want you guys to pay a deposit and then, you know, my screw-ups lead to them not hatching. So I'm just going to create a list just for those, you know, first come, first serve. If there's 5 that hatch, the first 5 on there are open to, you know, purchasing them when they come about, when they come out. So that's how we'll do things, and we'll go from there. If someone decides that they're going to do something different, then we'll move down on the list. And that's what I'll do for now. I really don't want you guys paying any deposits or anything, especially with this being my first time doing this, and there are no guarantees. I'm really trying to get this more wet, and I really feel like I'm not doing the job. What do you think, Olivia? Do you think there's anything I could do to better this?
Oh, yeah, you can let me do it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, here's Professoress Herp.
Professoress?
Yep.
I sound like a dinosaur.
A dinosaur?
I don't know.
Yep, yeah, that sounds like a dinosaur. So, Olivia's gonna go in and figure this out, I guess.
Oh, no, you're right. It doesn't really, like...
Yeah, that's right. Thinking you could come in here and just solve everything. It's not that easy, is it?
I guess not.
Just make sure you don't get any on the eggs, Professoress.
Oh, okay. So get them on the eggs?
No, don't do that.
Get them on the eggs.
You want everybody in the comments to yell at me?
I don't think I'm doing any better than you.
Here, we'll switch it back, guys. We'll switch it back.
Here,
hold on.
The dropper.
Alright, don't get shaky, Olivia.
I'm in a very uncomfortable position.
But, like, I feel like I should really...
Well, don't you have to pick them up to candle them at some point?
No, you can press it down on top of them.
Oh.
But I'll just brush this one off. Oh my god, guys. I'm so cautious about all this. This all makes me so nervous. Okay, I feel like that's the most I'm going to be able to do.
You killed it.
Olivia!
I'm sorry.
Jeez. That went dark real quick. You think in terms of the color, though?
Better, yeah.
Yeah, in terms of the color, though, I think it looks normal still. All these color-wise look really good still. There's none of them I'm really too concerned about in terms of their color. They're all pretty white for the most part. It's mostly as long as they don't, you know, as long as my screw up in the beginning with not placing them in their correct orientation, and, you know, them not getting any mold. That's really my concerns. I haven't candled them yet. I'm told that I should wait a couple more weeks. I don't know if that's true or not. If there's any breeders watching this, let me know. But that's what I'm going for. I can kind of see a little bit inside of there when I put my, what's it called, my IR gun on them. And it doesn't shine like a lot through, but like I could see in it, and I don't really see anything. I don't know if that means anything. Hopefully it doesn't mean anything, because I have seen other eggs, and you are not supposed to not see nothing. Again, I really don't feel like this is adding enough moisture. If you guys have any tips on that, let me know about that too. Maybe should I get like a baster or something? I feel like that's the same thing as an eyedropper, but bigger.
You can kind of see little water droplets like formed on the side over here.
Alright. By the way, guys, like, I know I have, like, a lot of empty space here, and I merged them all over there. That's because I'm kind of getting into the higher, like, around 87 over here, from what I've been checking with my IR gun. So I'm trying to keep it between 86, or between 85 and 86 over here, and that's usually what it is. On the left-hand side, it kind of gets towards 87 a little bit, so, you know, that's why I'm trying to place them more to the right. This is a DIY incubator, so temperature is not going to be as easy to control as a lot of commercial products. Alright, let me do a couple more and then we'll be done. Alright guys, so that's it. I put a couple more droplets in there, and it actually turned out pretty well. I think I very underestimated how much the perlite like works out and stuff, or whatever. There's condensation, that's all that matters. So I think it's good. Unfortunately, like I said, we did lose 3 eggs, so there are 11 currently up for grabs as long as they all hatch. So even if you're past 11 on the list, I'm getting a lot of interest lately. Stay on there, who knows, someone might dip out or whatever. But anyway guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your viewership. I hope this was a fun video. I will see you next time.